Alright, what's up everyone? How's it going today? So in the previous video, I tried Japanese canned coffee. And let me tell you, that video was absolute torture. Not canned coffee again. So, for this video, I thought I would still drink coffee because, I like to overload my body with caffeine, as everyone does. But to make it a little less torturous, I'm going to try the brewed coffee from convenience stores. It should be so much better. So I'm going to be trying 7-Eleven, Lawson, and Family Mart to help you satisfy all your caffeine needs when you come to Japan. So if that sounds good to you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Jay Travels. And let's get started with 7-Eleven. So first up is 7-Eleven. And 7-Eleven's brewed coffee, from what I've heard, is actually the strongest of the three konbinis. So I'll be trying the regular brewed coffee. I'm not sure if it's a special event or not, but right now they have a Kilimanjaro blend in stores that I'll be trying. And last is the iced latte. And something I didn't know they do, because in Japan right now you have to pay for a bag, but I ordered so much coffee, they actually gave me this drink holder for free, which was nice walking home from the konbini and not having to hold 3 coffees. Alright. So first up, let's try the just regular brewed coffee. Yeah, that's so much better than the canned coffee I tried in one of my previous videos. This is actually drinkable. And it's pretty good. Not just drinkable. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would actually give the 7-Eleven brewed coffee about an 8. So next is this special Kilimanjaro blend, which comes in a blue cup with the 7-Eleven letters in gold. And usually at a konbini, when you order this coffee, they have a little machine next to the registers that you do yourself. They actually had a special machine for this coffee. So it might just be a limited time thing. Alright, let's give it a taste. I can tell that's very different from the regular brewed coffee. It's not as bitter. Is Kilimanjaro usually not as bitter? I would probably give this one about a 7, just because I like the bitter taste of the regular brewed coffee more. But for sure, if you're not into super bitter coffees, this one might be for you. So last up is the 7-Eleven iced latte. They also have hot lattes, but I thought getting 4 freshly brewed coffees that I have to drink kind of soon might be a little much. It tastes like milk. I'm no expert, but aren't lattes usually supposed to taste like more than just milk? Did I not mix this very well? If you like milk, this might be the latte for you. I would definitely give this one about a 4. I've definitely had better iced lattes than this, and I wasn't even expecting that much from this because it was just from the konbini. It's not like I was going to a fancy coffee shop and ordering a latte there. So in terms of wanting that coffee taste, I definitely prefer these two over the iced latte. So next up, I'll be trying Lawson coffee. Alright, so next up is Lawson, which is my personal konbini of choice. And by my personal konbini of choice, I just mean a Lawson is the closest to where I live and where I work, so it's my default option. So at Lawson, I went with their basic brewed coffee, a caramel macchiato, because they have a bunch of special drinks, because they have a whole matcha cafe line, as well as the basic cafe latte. So up first is the brewed coffee. And I usually get Lawson brewed coffee because, as I mentioned, it's my default of choice. So I'm pretty familiar with the flavor, but I've never compared it to any of the other konbinis, actually. Yeah. It's definitely not as dark of a roast as the 7-Eleven coffee. The 7-Eleven coffee feels a lot stronger. And so if you're really trying to wake up, I might go with the 7-Eleven. But if you're looking for a bit of a lighter roast, the Lawson might be the way to go. Next up is the caramel macchiato. And it was actually kind of interesting buying all these because at Lawson they didn't give me a drink holder like they did at 7-Eleven. So I'm carrying them all the way home like this. And of course I bought snacks because I went to the konbini and you have to buy snacks. It's a non-negotiable. So I'm just getting a bunch of worried faces as I'm walking down the street like, is this guy okay? I only almost dropped the coffee 2 times, so I'm quite proud of myself. And this is the caramel macchiato, obviously iced, and it's not bad. I would like a little more caramel taste though. The caramel isn't very strong. There must not be much in here. So I would give this one a 5. Definitely because of the whole Matcha Cafe line. Lawson has a lot of really good drinks, but I'm not a huge fan of this one. And last up from Lawson, we have the coffee latte, or the cafe latte. I have to say, I actually quite like this cafe latte. It's sweet, but it's not overpoweringly sweet. And because of that, it still has the coffee taste, so it's a nice combination, I guess. So if you like your coffee a little sweetened, I think the cafe latte from Lawson is the way to go. I'd give this one a solid 8.5. And last up, we have the Family Mart. And Family Mart by far has the best fried chicken, but that's a discussion for another time. For now, we're focusing on their coffee. So from Family Mart, I got their basic standard blend, a mocha blend, as well as an iced latte. So let's start with their standard blend, as is tradition. I say as is tradition, but this is the first time I'm doing a coffee video, or a brewed coffee video. That's very weak, I guess. It kind of tastes like the powdered instant coffee you can buy here in Japan, which, by the way, I'm not a fan of. It only sent me to the bathroom for like 15 minutes after drinking it, so it was not a good time. So yeah, this is definitely not as good as Lawson or 7-Eleven. Those taste like actual brewed coffees that you ground the coffee beans and everything. So next up is the mocha blend. And usually I'm a fan of mocha blends, but we'll see how I like this one. Again, it just kind of tastes like the instant coffee you can buy, which I'm not a fan of. So yeah, these are definitely not as good as the coffee I got from 7-Eleven or Lawson, at least in terms of brewed coffee. I haven't tried the latte yet. On a side note, I did appreciate that Family Mart gave me one of these drink holders, so I wasn't walking down the street like after Lawson with my coffee stacked on top of each other. So in terms of that, Lawson definitely needs to step up their customer service game. I don't know, it's Japan. They all have good customer service. Who am I kidding? Some just a little better than others. Let me stir this a little bit before I drink it. Maybe I should stir it a little more. It still tastes very milky. mostly milk. Oh, I also forgot the ratings. So since they taste like instant coffee, which is still better than canned coffee actually, I would give both of these a 3, maybe. Maybe a 2 on a bad day. It's not bad, but I still definitely prefer the Lawson latte just because the Lawson latte was a good combination of sweet and not being overly sweet. Because I just don't like my coffee overly sweet. But that said, this isn't bad. I think I still like it more than the 7-Eleven iced latte. So maybe about 7 on this one. I actually don't remember the rating I gave the 7-Eleven iced latte. I definitely really should have written that stuff down. Now that I've tried all the coffees, it's time to kind of give my final thoughts. So in terms of the standard brewed coffee, I would definitely go with 7-Eleven if you're looking for a darker blend. And Lawson's a good combination of not being too dark, but also not tasting as weak as these ones. And definitely in terms of specialty drinks, like lattes and stuff, I would stick with Lawson just because they have a whole big selection, so there's plenty of stuff to choose from. And their iced latte was also the best. I don't know why I'm holding the Family Mart one while I'm saying that. Alright, that'll do it for the video today. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments below what your favorite kind of coffee is, and if you might like to try Konbini coffee when you come to Japan. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, see you next time. Mata ne.